Yes, people, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. It is time for a Nations League watch-along as we enter the international break. England have taken the trip over to Milan to take on Italy in the Nations League. A replay of the Euro final a couple of years or a year ago. I hope you are all well. Before we get into it, drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham Unofficial. If you're new, check out our channel sponsors, SRM Carver & Son, by clicking the link in the description down below as well. And vote for me in the Football Content Awards by clicking the link in the description as well. Firstly, let's introduce our guests tonight. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good, Jake. Thank you very much.
Good. Luke, how are you, mate?
I've had man flu this week, but I'm getting over it. So let's not talk about the last week. Yeah, I'm fine.
Good stuff.
Difficult.
Good stuff. Mr. Sean joins us as well. Sean, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Still in my work attire. I've got a Chinese waiting downstairs. So I thought I'd pop on for a quick couple of minutes.
What's his name?
Let's fire straight into the chat, and then we will have a look at the lineup before we kick things off. The usual suspect. Evening, Jake. How on earth has Southgate picked Maguire? I wasn't surprised at all. Evening, James. Hope you are well, mate. Let's fire into this lineup then. So Nick Pope in goal over Ramsdale and over Dean Henderson. Back four of Kyle Walker, Reece James, Eric Dyer, and Harry Maguire. You'd think it's a midfield two of Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham, and then mixing around, you've got Phil Foden, Sterling, Saka, and Harry Kane up top. Sean, what do you make of that, mate?
I've seen everywhere. A lot of places lined up as a 4-2-3-1. When the squad was announced, I instantly said back three. He's played back three in the past and liked it. We've got no World Cup warm-up games in December, so it's tonight and Monday. So whatever he's going for, he's got to stick with it. If it's a back four, I'm very concerned. If it's a back three, I really like it. I can run with it quickly. Pope's nominated for the one of the Premier League Player of the Month, so you can't argue with that. Maguire, people will shake their head. Well, the only place he's looked really good is on the left of a free in the World Cup for England, mainly, when he did quite well. I'd be amazed if he hasn't gone for a back three. That's why he's recalled Dyer, because he's very good in the middle of a free. Walker can play well on the back right of a free. I would expect Saka to be left sort of midfield, left wing back. I think the two centre midfielders is what we've been crying out for a while. I think we've all sort of thought, Phillips and Rice, is that a bit boring? Well, now Rice can do what I moan about him sometimes, sitting a bit deep. He can sit deep maybe and let Bellingham go and play a bit more, be his box-to-box. And then obviously you've got the other sort of, was it Sterling and who was the other one up front with Kane?
Foden.
Yeah, if it's that, I'm happy. If he's got a back four, which a lot of people have gone for, then you've got Dyer and Maguire as two centre-halves with no pace between them. And then you've got Walker at left back out of position when he's left Chilwell out of the squad. So back four makes no sense to me whatsoever. But if it's a 3-4-3, then yeah, I like it. So I don't know. I'm not watching it. Have they set up yet? What are they playing? I don't know.
No, not quite. Before I let you go, I'll let you go, Sean.
I'll try and come back on at half time and see how we're going. Can I have two guesses?
No,
one. Then I've got to be confident how we're going to set up. I think we'll beat them 2-1.
Fair enough. Sean, speak to you later. Thank you very much, mate.
See ya.
See ya. Right, who wants to go next? Who wants to talk about this lineup? Luke, should we go for you first?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm happy with the defence. I know everyone doesn't like Maguire and Dyer, which rhymes. But I look at our centre backs, and who, if you can name me, I know West Ham fans would say Craig Dawson, but let's be, 6 weeks before a World Cup, that's not going to happen. So I like Reece James. I think he's a really good player. Kyle Walker, he's quick, he's big, he's massive. I just think if you're an England fan, our centre backs are the problem, and he can't pick Bobby Moore. He can't pick Alvin Martin, etc. And I'm quite happy with the front line, really. I think those are all really good players. And I also agree with Sean. If you've got two in midfield and you're playing two in midfield for England, Rice and Bellingham is very tasty.
Yeah, it is. Mike, Gianluca Scamacca starts for Italy tonight. How do you think that's gonna?
I'm really looking forward to watching him, see how he does. I really am, to see how he plays in a different style of team.
Yeah,
It'd be interesting to see what he does with the service he gets tonight, and it'd be interesting to see him up against Dyer and Maguire. Yeah, like Sean said, it's probably one of the best teams we could pick. One of the best teams we could pick, but if it's a 3-5-2, I don't like Trent as a right back. He's defensively, he just gets killed every time. He's poor as a defender, but going forward, he's one of the best. So
I think
I would play him. I would play him.
If I could, Jake won't remember this because he's 9, 10, something like that. But do you remember there was a period where we couldn't find a left back for money before Ashley Cole?
Yeah,
it's a little bit like that.
Yeah,
he's crying out for a left back, which we haven't got.
Mm.
He's going to use Saka as more of a wing back, I reckon.
I think
he will be
better than that. I do.
He's not. Yeah, he's better than that. He's not a left back, unfortunately.
No, but he's going to use him as a left wing back, I reckon.
Yeah.
We're seeing.
Here we go then, kick off at the San Siro. Then just fire through some of these comments. Jake, your stream is way behind. Scamacca's already has a brace. To be fair, it would be brilliant if he scored tonight. I want us to win, of course, but I'd like to see Scamacca score. Sharky says Gianluca is playing good. Hope he does well. Yeah, I agree. Mr. West Ham Clips, hope you are well, sir. Hope you are keeping well. Dyer and Maguire. Oh no, exactly. Right. Let's get into it then. England have it. Reece James on the right hand side, passes back. Chip ball over the top, tries to find Foden. Can't find him. Headed back from Italy. Header won by England. Oh, he's left it on him there. Free kick England early on, just inside the Italy half.
It's going to be plenty of that, Jake.
It's
going to be plenty of that.
For sure. Luke, how do you think we've got to get at them here? Because they're a good side, and if we play like we have done recently in our Nations League games, well, we don't stand much hope.
Yeah, the problem you've got, Jake, is you're talking to a man who only watches West Ham with a passing interest in the rest of the Premier League. I could probably not name half of it. Is Paolo Maldini still playing?
Not quite.
But I think they're tough, hard to beat. They'll be organised. So front foot, but as you said, as we've already alluded to, Gareth Southgate does seem to think he's Johan playing in. He's managing the Johan Cruyff era of Holland. He seems to think we can control the ball a little bit like David Moyes. Whereas perhaps I'm a little bit old school. If you get up and at them early, really test that. You give them something to think about. Whereas if you're just padding the ball around at the moment, like we're doing at the back, the left and right back they'll be fit at 70 minutes. Whereas I quite like them to be a little bit tired out at half time.
Here come Italy in the first attack of the game. The ball's tried to be lofted over the top towards Scamacca, I think that is, but it's been overhit and it's out for a throw-in deep into the England half. Get your score predictions in. 1-1, 2-1 Italy, fair enough. Coniston, hope you're well. Josh, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Predictions then, Mike?
I think it'd be 1-1 draw.
Fair enough.
There's not going to be a hell of a lot. Well, I'll be shocked if there's a hell of a lot of goals in this game. Italy, they're quite a defensive side. They like to keep
Italy. Ball come through.
Here we go. Scamacca.
Saved and parried away from Nick Pope, but the offside flag is up. Early scare there for England as the ball's put over the top. Nearly. Very, 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 very close. Good save from Nick Pope, but of course the offside flag is up. Score prediction, Luke?
I would, as I say, same as Mike. There's not going to be many chances tonight. I wouldn't be amazed if it's a 0-0.
I hope not.
I think, as I said earlier, you're 6 weeks away from a World Cup. None of these players, unless you're very, very established, wants to make a mistake.
No, I think that's fair.
It's really tight, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
Italy just-
sorry.
Oh, look at Italy just pushing us really hard. They want the ball back off us. Number 10 shoots his block. Well done, Declan Rice. Good block.
Block.
Italy are pressing high and they're putting pressure on our defence. Their number 10 tried to get a shot off there, but it's blocked by Declan Rice. We got to be careful of that because, as Sean alluded to, Mike, we've got a very paceless back four and they're going to pounce on us.
I mean, it was probably the best centre defenders we got. So that, I mean, Jake, I've got to be totally honest. I can't see us winning a World Cup with those. Oh,
the ball was put into the back post and it's Scamacca there who heads it. I think Pope gets
that's
something
what you
on
got
it
to
and it
do
goes
for this
up the
guy.
corner.
Get balls in the box. I'll tell you that.
First corner of the game goes Italy's way after more pressure applied. Scamacca has done better there. It's pretty good. Nudging off there from Maguire. So the ball was put in out on that right hand side. Scamacca leaps above Maguire. It's just to be fair, good save at the near post from Nick Pope. Corner to Italy.
Decent effort.
Yeah. Just under 5 minutes in. Ball in. Oh, and it's just kind of went really close. Or could ball goes back in. It's drilled in.
Right.
Get it away, England.
Right.
Get it away. That's a good hope.
We were playing Saturday or Sunday League when you were about 20 and 25, and they always had a player that looked like Scamacca, tattoos, looked like he'd come from the hardest part of the world, thin as a rake, hard as hell, and you didn't want to go anywhere near him.
He will be a nuisance tonight. James
He's
is going
just looked
6-3 Italy.
punch-
Pardon, Luke.
He just looks like he will punch you at any point.
Yeah. He does. He will look like he's going to flatten somebody at any point. But Italy have just got the energy again. Just played it round our midfield.
Here we
It's
go.
Scamacca shoots from range, and it's out, and it's wide, and it's a goal kick for England. Scamacca wanted it there, all over the shop in terms of England. And Luke says it here. Look all over. Josh says it here. Look all over the shop at the back already. Yeah, we do. Rice is treading water there, and Scamacca's passed him, and he's gone. Perhaps a little bit greedy to take the shot from 35 yards out, quite wide.
See, this is what I see with watching West Ham, is that the opposition seem to have an amazing ability to keep the ball that we don't.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think Rice is much difference at the moment because we're getting overrun in the midfield. We've got a paceless defence and we're just treading water. That's familiar, isn't it?
Where's he seen that before?
Exactly. Italy, hoof it long, try to get towards Scamacca. It's comfortably parried down. I think that's Eric Dyer. It's gone from Walker back to Pope.
I know Dyer's been playing well this year. He's had a decent season so far, but he's always got that bad pass in him. He's always got that one bad ball out from the back. I mean, we've seen it so many times, haven't we?
Yeah, and I think just that lack of pace as well means we can't be starting these two in the World Cup because we just get battered for pace.
Well, okay, let's go through it. Well, this is a bit dull. Who would you play? Who are your two best England centre backs?
It's difficult because all we've really got there is Cody and that Tamori.
Cody's got no pace either.
I'd say Stones has got a mistake in him.
He has, definitely. He's another one who's got a massive
There's a
mistake
brain
in him.
fart in him.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you.
A back two of Dyer and Stones. What do we think of that?
Yeah.
Probably, in all respects, probably our best two. Oh, I don't. As I say, we can't pick Bobby Moore.
No, we can't.
Is that probably our best two?
Yeah.
What about what's the other guy? Is it Tamori?
Tamori, yeah. But you can't really be putting the centre back on his shoulders, really, can you?
Well, no.
Maybe.
And also,
But until he plays,
also as well, I'd say I love to see players leave the English league and go and get more experience.
Yeah.
But once they leave, unless they're David Beckham, they do become anonymous.
Yeah. Clips says I went to see Italy against Argentina at Wembley a few months ago, and Italy were completely off it. They're going through a big transition at the moment. Lots of aging players being eased out. Exactly. The ball, 3 ball tried to get through the Scamacca. but he can't quite reach him. England have got it back. Sterling, I think that is. Bellingham, sorry.
Bellingham.
Yeah, that's true because they're going away from the kind of Chiellini kind of period now, Italy, aren't they? And they've got to find these players to almost start the new era because all I've ever known for Italy is Chiellini and Bonucci, and that's been it.
Well, with Joe Blakey, honestly, Italy have had a catalogue of centre-back defenders that have just played for Italy for about. I know I mentioned Maldini earlier, but Baresi, Cannavaro, you can just they just have players that just sit in their once they're found, sit in their defence and just play for 15, 20 years.
I know.
Exactly.
Whereas we don't seem to have that, unfortunately.
No, Josh says Tomori is the fastest centre back we've got. He is, and maybe Southgate needs to work out whether he thinks he's good enough and whether we're going to play a 3 to kind of protect that in a way. Who that 3 is going to be.
I couldn't.
Southgate's going to find out soon. England won another free kick there.
Team does a little bit average, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They've got a lot of the ball, but they're not doing a lot with it.
No, but they do look dangerous when they've just been tapping it around the midfield and going because Scamacca's staying centrally, which he hasn't been doing for West Ham. He has been drifting out ever so slightly, and everything's going through the middle. And Scamacca looks a threat. But England got a free kick here. Phil Foden stands over it for England. He's going to whip it in from that left-hand side.
I do rate this guy, Foden.
Donnarumma and goal for
Do you think as well? Again, a little bit like West Ham, this is where England a little bit down by they haven't got that really top quality pinger ball. Say James Ward-Prowse sort of thing.
Well, exactly. That's what he brings to the side. Because again, that set piece was like watching West Ham. It was no real authority with it, and it was just lumped in and didn't beat the first man pretty much. But England still have it though. With Sterling. Lofts the ball to the back post. Oh, Maguire tries to rise above, but Donnarumma comfortably has it. Looks to offload it quickly, but thinks better of it as Maguire looks to get back in a position. 11 minutes in Milan at the San Siro. Italy 0, England 0. So, where are we? Clips says, what's the story in Raspadori? Wouldn't you like to know? Very good, Clips. Very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Comment of the night so far. So England just passing it around the back. Kyle Walker has it.
That's a little bit of a problem, isn't it, with this front? I see Maguire. I'm a little bit behind you. I'm a little behind. Where Maguire's he stayed in the box and had that header. We've got Kane up top, but then there's a distinct lack of height, isn't there, in that 3 behind him?
Yeah. England have it. It's passed back to Bellingham. Along to Walker down the right-hand side. See, Walker's one of our very few pace outlets. We need to get him bombing down that side. Bellingham. Rice looks for it, doesn't get it. Passes back to Maguire. Out to the left-hand side with Sterling. Back to Maguire. Corey says Maguire is a joke. He blamed De Gea, Varane and Ten Hag. To be fair, when he pulls the England shirt on, he's not a half-decent player, but United, he's awful. And Declan Rice.
I think you find, Jake, that international football, until you get into the quarterfinals of a major tournament, is totally different to Champions League and Premier League. It's not. I'm not saying they're not trying.
Oh, here comes Sterling. Looks for options. Where are they? Kane out on the right-hand side. Puts the ball in, deflected. It's still in there, not with a lot of pace. Italy clear it out. First real chance to break away there, Mike.
Yeah. Schmacker does well there. He holds it up.
Yeah. Here come England again, though. Rice passes it on to Harry Kane, who looks to go the way through. He's got past one, he's got past two. Oh, he can't get past the last man. But England still got it as a poor pass. Intercepted by Italy. Reece James looks to get there, but here come Italy on the right-hand side. The ball's lofted over the top to absolutely nobody. And Nick Pope comfortably gets it, offloads it quickly. As England look to come again with Jude Bellingham. Reece James back to Bellingham. To be fair, we have been looking a little bit more comfortable. You know, first 5 minutes was a bit shaky, Mike. But
Yeah. Well, to be fair to Maguire, he's always done all right for England, bringing the ball out of defence.
Yeah.
And playing him in the 3 suits him because he gets more opportunities to do that.
Sterling looks as bad as Ben Rama. That's a bit harsh on Ben Rama because he has been our best player, James.
Yeah.
He has been our best player, but yeah. Here come Italy on the break. Number 10. Where's Scamacca? There he is out there. The ball's put out to the right-hand side with a bit of zip. Cynical foul there.
Oh.
I think that was
I would
Saka.
say there, Jake, when you said, Jake, Italy are on the break.
Yeah, they are.
It's
They're
quite
dangerous.
to have a break when they're all sat in the centre midfield area.
They are dangerous because they can go.
There's
They weren't really
nothing
much
going on, is
Josh says, think the criticism that Maguire gets is harsh. He never lets England down, and at United, it doesn't help that he has McTominay and Fred in front of him. It's not a bad point, to be fair, because England never really
like I
let
said,
us down.
he hasn't let England down too many times, to be fair.
Italy with this free kick on the right-hand side. I'll look to whip this in. Just get it away, England. They'll be able to put a decent ball into the box, won't they?
What would have thought?
Well, this is probably where any goal's coming from is a set piece.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Crikey.
Get back.
So the first guy faked it, and the other guy went round and did a little circle merry-go-round, and then hit the first man. Both as bad as corner. Both as bad as.
It's all about quality at the international level, Jake.
Brilliant, isn't it? But Italy have gained a corner out of it. A second corner for Italy. Look at Reece James's Barnet. Crikey.
Oh,
He's got a dash of pink in it. Mike, are you going to get that? A dash of pink down the side?
I'm not saying anything. If you go back about 40 years, you might have seen something like that.
Oh, and a push there.
But it wasn't pink, it was blue.
So the ball came into the box from a corner. A bit of pushing and shoving, and England get the free kick. Oh, yeah. Rice was pushed down by Scamacca.
Rice on his arse, yeah.
Rice put down by Scamacca. Don't mind that, do you? It's good.
It's just shoved him on the ground.
Hugh, hope you are well, mate. Thank you very much for coming in. Peter, what is going on here then? Well, Peter,
That's what let the post down is kicking.
in true West Ham unofficial watch-along style, Peter, it's not been great. But we've seen worse, Peter. We've seen worse, trust me. 17 minutes in, Italy 0, England 0. We've got a throw in. Let's see if England can take a throw in.
Don't think I should be drinking one of these, really, should I?
No, Moratti, he's loving it. Oh, and England get the free kick. Italy not liking it. Italy not liking it. Foul on, was it on Bellingham? Let's have a look. Yeah. He left it on in there a bit.
Yeah.
Good referee. I'm not sure if there's VAR in there.
I went out to my garden today and I just sat there and I watched my grass grow for about 2 hours. My word. No wonder it's moved from Sky to ITV to Channel 4. Is this a friendly or a Euro League thing?
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, they probably want ITV. Nah, I ain't got that. BBC, Strictly Come Dancing. A Channel 4, will you have it? Yeah, we'll have it. Let's crack on then.
But is this a friendly or is the Nations League or just
This
English
Nations
flag?
League.
Nations League is a glorified friendly, isn't it?
Basically, look at them before a World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
They just don't want to get injured.
No, and I think you'll see that in the last couple of weeks before we break up as well. Not many people will be, wanting to crunch on in.
Thank you, Poos. When is the squad announced?
I'm not sure.
Because I know that not a very big. It's not a big break, is it? 2 weeks?
For the World Cup, I think it's go on, Sterling, out on the left hand side, intercepted. We just can't get past him. That's a good tackle by Rice. He gets back in and wins the second time and wins the throw in. Well done, Rice. No, I think the World Cup breaks a month, innit? A month for watching this. Christ. Hungary won, Germany 0. Well, Hungary beat us, didn't they? That was the last flipping watch long I think we did. Declan Rice on the ball.
Germany?
Germany, yeah. Hungary won, Germany 0. I can't believe that.
Yeah, but is our new centre back stroke future right back playing for Germany tonight?
Let me have a look.
Kira.
Germany national football team.
Ariola come on the sub last night, didn't he? He had 45 minutes for France.
Yeah. Good.
Just had a thought earlier about not getting injured for the World Cup. Italy aren't at the World Cup, are they?
No, they don't. That's a very good point. I forgot about that.
They're not in it. They didn't qualify.
They lost to North Macedonia, didn't they? Which is hilarious.
North Macedonia, but
I know you shouldn't laugh, but
Yeah, but teams that have won the champ. You think of the teams that have won the Euros before.
Yeah.
The likes of Greece and that. I mean, you just want 2 or 3 decent games and that's it.
not even that, mate. Just play the old Bolton way, rigid back four, 2 in front of the back four, and free kicks, and play a couple of tricky tricksters.
Yeah.
So out for a throw-in for England. Come on, England, let's get at them. So Walker.
Do I like this England top?
No.
No.
No, I don't think I like the thing over the shoulders.
No, it's horrible. Bowen on the bench. He is on the bench, yes.
Yeah.
Might see a little bit of him later, who knows. So
Hungary, a decent team though.
yeah, they are. They are. A good ball over the top, and England have it. Come on, England.
Go on.
I think that's Bellingham to Foden. Kane. Back to Bellingham. Just slowly building up. Waiting for that moment. It's gone back to Walker. Dyer.
So far.
Good bit of old possession football, eh? God, crikey, we're bottom of our group.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Hungary are top.
3 points.
It's gone
If
all the
we're
way
bottom, that means we get relegated
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
to the one below. I've no idea. But I'm guessing we'll annihilate the teams in whatever that below league is.
Probably it's called the Carling Cup, probably.
Yeah, so Harry Kane will get 70 goals in about.
Here come England. Reece James using that bit of pace. The ball's put through. He puts it in first time. Can't beat the first man. Harry Kane looked to pick it up. It's cleared, not convincingly, but Italy still have it. It's a good block from Bellingham, but it's gone out for a throw to Italy deep in their half. What have you made of it, Mike? 22 minutes in?
Yeah, it's just stalemate at the moment, isn't it, man? It's yeah. No one's really made a goalkeeper work yet, but it's not a shock.
No.
It's not a shock. It's cagey, isn't it?
God, Skamaka. Skamaka looked an early flipping turn round 2 players. I'm not sure if he got the free kick. Yeah, Dyer's all over him.
Dyer's
Dyer.
basically
I think he did really well there. The hold-up play on that, and Reece James comes in, and for him to spin round Reece James as well.
Yeah,
shows what he's capable of when
he can do it. He can do it.
Play to his strengths.
You don't play centre forward for Italy and not be a good player.
And you're rubbish, exactly. Italy on the ball. try and thread the ball through, but it's unsuccessful. Rice to Bellingham.
Been a lot of
Kane,
that.
good football. To Foden. Advantage played by the ref. Oh, the ball's on his pass to Kane, but Foden thought better of it out to Sterling on the left-hand side. Sterling takes on the right back. He can't get past him, and then a free kick
Oh,
given the other way.
that's what's happened. It's a build up and stop. Build up. And
It just stops, doesn't it? Yeah. Just can't get that shot off. We can't get that final ball through. Brazil and France are the two favourites for the World Cup. Do you have any arguments for that?
No, not at all.
I think that's
Never-
No, France. Yeah, no, France. I'm not sure about Brazil. France.
Brazil will always be. They'll always have good players.
They'll always be up there, won't they?
Play together as a team.
Peter says, I saw a headline that Grealish has asked his agent to find him a new club in 2023. If that's true, I knew it wouldn't necessarily work out at Man City. You know, he's very good player.
He's not a Man City type player. Full stop.
No, he's not. He's really not.
He needs to be the big fish, doesn't he, in the smaller pond?
Yeah.
Do you know where I think Grealish should go?
Where?
I'd love him at us. He is that West Ham little tricky trickster, little attitude. Can't knock
Massive
him off the
size,
ball.
massive
I think
power.
Grealish is a great player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying he's not a good player. It doesn't fit.
And also as well, in this formation for England, where we're keeping the ball and not bothered so much about pace, why is he not playing?
Yeah, I agree. You know, we have got plenty of good attacking players there. As crikey as Pope.
Oh,
Not a great pass to
that's
Dyer,
worrying
pass
me.
back to Pope, and we
Pope's
just about
already
get away
looking
with it.
dodgy with the ball at his feet. I'm
Look at
afraid.
Rice go. It's gone past one, it's gone past two, it's intercepted, but we still got the ball. Bellingham picks it up. It's good from Rice, getting us up the pitch. Bit of energy. Phil Foden. Maguire. Back to Foden. Into Sterling, who loses it. Bad touch.
Oh,
I think it'll be Argentina, says Clips.
Argentina again would be.
Look at the space up there for Italy on the right-hand side. Get out there, the ball's in. Oh, what an awful touch that was. He had all the time, well, not all the time in the world, but it was a good ball and a poor touch. Should at least be getting a shot off there from just inside the edge of the box. Italy want a foul there. They're not going to get it, but they still have it though. Corey says England can face France or Argentina in the quarters if they get there. Look at the route to the final. I don't even want to look at that yet.
No, I haven't looked at that yet. I haven't even bought a sticker album this year, which is a first for me.
Yeah,
I still
they just.
might not empty one.
Peter says this is a game. This is like a game of pinball end to end with no result, with no end result.
To be fair though, Jake, that might be something to chat about for a while if you could pull that up, because I'm not 100% that even you, my friend, can commentate on this. You might need John Motson and Alan Hansen rather than me and Mike, because this is wow.
You wait till we get to the World Cup in our studio. We're gonna have our guests sat on the sofa. We're gonna have the England flags out. I don't even know what time the games are gonna be, like our time compared to in Qatar. But
I think they've catered everything for Europe, mate. That's why Qatar got it.
yeah.
It's got to be at sensible times.
The Americans got to sell Budweiser. It can't be on in the morning.
Italy have a free kick. Oh, that's come from the training ground. That's obvious. Loads of space on the right-hand side just to drill ball through. It's gone back out to where the free kick was taken. Just looking to get the ball in. The ball's whipped in to the back post. It's kept in. Get rid. It's parried away and out for a throw-in.
Just seen a picture of the Italian bench where they're all dressed in lovely, probably Armani suits, and they look very smart. Now, I know our manager's wearing a suit, but I prefer to see him in an oversized jacket with his initials in the top right-hand corner.
Italy.
Yeah, they're Italian, mate, and they full stop.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do, isn't it? Italy on the right-hand side. Played back to the centre-backs. Argentina for me, says James. Piers, does anyone remember the coins you used to get at garages?
Yeah, I collected all of them.
Oh yeah.
Henry Newton. I mean, yeah, I've collected that. The Esso garage. It was a blue
Yeah,
background.
definitely.
Pushed them in.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Peter Bonetti.
Mate, Jake,
Yeah.
when your parents just before a World Cup, and I remember in '86 and '90, if they went on to Esso,
Yeah.
which was a garage then,
Yeah, I
garage
know,
fair. That back when garages weren't at supermarkets,
Yeah.
they fill up and they get a little packet, and in there would be a silver coin, obviously not silver, whatever it, a nickel or whatever, metal coin,
Yeah.
and it would have the face of one of the England squad on there, and you've got a fold out cardboard page, and you put your little coins in there.
Interesting. Just want to dive out quickly. Italy have got a corner, third corner of their game to our 0. This time from the left hand side. It's whipped in, comfortably saved by Pope. That's interesting. That is. Maybe, Mike. What we should do? We should just team up together and we should do the book.
Yeah.
Well, I did get a lot of Neil Webbs for the 1990 World Cup.
I think
You don't need that in your life.
I think I had
5
about
Neil Webb.
the same old ones you kept getting all the time, like the unpopular players like Brian LeBone in 1970, and that,
You get the same old ones. Peter says Alan Pound's voucher to get glasses, another tat.
Yeah.
Corey says England would have to get past Senegal or Netherlands in the round of 16 first. And that's a difficult game, Senegal, well, yeah, but Sadio Mane, of course, has some problems, that's for sure. Of course, Roger Federer retired tonight. Do any of you like tennis?
I don't mind a bit of tennis, mate.
Good old Roger Federer retired.
Jake, you've met me. Do you think I have the physique for tennis?
Well, you still watch it.
I'm not very good at it, but I don't mind watching a good tennis match.
Yeah. Fair enough, Luke. Right then, let's get back to this somehow. The ball's lumped over the top and it's just about kept in. Eric Dyer with a pointless ball, and it's straight into the hands of Donnarumma. 31 minutes in, still 0-0. When Federer and Nadal quit, tennis is over. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I did see that. I did see the old book start to come into the shops the other day, and I was like, "Oh yes, they're going to make a few quid again."
I actually think tennis is better than men's because at least it's not about hitting the ball as hard as you can on the first serve, but get on a purist, Jacob.
David says, right now, San Marino would be the only team we'd smash. San Marino. What a team. Bless them. Yeah, we're not good. It's not looking good. Here's Italy. Well, that just sums it up, doesn't it? Balls play outside the left-hand side. Poor touch. Tell you what, this is like watching... Are we sure they just haven't changed the kits and this isn't West Ham versus Everton or something? Yeah, exactly, Mandy. It's riveting, isn't it? We come and do a watch long. Every time we do a watch long for an England game, it's dire. Well,
at least be thankful, Jake. You're not the presenter on Channel 4 who's just bought the rights for England matches and has to talk about this at half time.
Yeah, we've just spent $3,000 on this flipping game and it's rubbish. We've had to make a specific studio for it and all because we usually just play replays of police interceptors here on Channel 4. Oh well. Eric Dyer. It's Kyle Walker. Do you think it's just come a little bit Labour and a little bit passenger-like, Mike?
It has been right from the start, and I'm not shocked, Jake. We know how Italy play. They've always been great at the art of defending and not letting anyone buy at any cost. And then they're going to hassle you. they're going to hassle you and they're going to stick it into their front man, and that's how they play.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean,
well, Jake,
joking
what's
aside,
what's
Italy are struggling
Oh,
at the moment, and we're not playing well. It's just, this is not a shock that this is not a great spectacle at the moment.
Nah. Go on, Luke.
What I was just going to say, what's the league standings in our league at the moment? Aren't Hungary top?
So Hungary are top, and then it's like Germany, Italy, and then us.
That might say a lot about how much these players give
Yeah.
about this. I mean, it's
Yeah,
All
so
ball
it's
drilled across from the right hand
training.
side.
This is
Who's
a
it
testimonial without the fun.
yeah, it's a bit like the Royal London Cup in cricket, isn't it?
Yeah, literally.
Oi.
So Reece James gets it, drills it across. I don't know who it comes off of. Looked like an Italy man. Sterling didn't touch it, but I think it's been given a goal kick. Clips providing the other news tonight. Gibraltar have equalised against Bulgaria. Good stuff. There we go.
Wow, I remember when Bulgaria was a brilliant team.
Good old Gibraltar versus
Bulgaria, yeah, they used to have a really good team.
Peter says Southgate's been watching Moyes' tactics. Don't lose at all costs. Yeah, exactly. Get to half time playing the most dull football ever. But here we go then. Bellingham on the right hand side, found a bit of space, passes it through the game.
Go for another ball. Oh.
And he tries to put the ball back into the box. Bonucci blocks it and it's out for a corner. See, this is the thing. Do you think Southgate should get sacked? He won't get sacked because obviously we've got a World Cup coming up and he's a yes man, isn't he? You know, for the FA, he's a yes man. That's all he is.
Yeah, but not just that. Why should he get the sack? I mean,
well, we're not playing great football, are we?
Fine with any cup, like we did this year, which we celebrated, and then a final and got penalties. All right, we'd lament it, but
oh, go on, Foden from the corner. It's just bubbled out. It's gone back to Reece James. It's blocked out for another corner to England. Bit of pressure building here. 36 minutes in, and we get our next corner. Come on, just get it on that penalty spot and get Maguire or Doyle. Get somebody head. Get their head on it. That's all you've got to do.
Craig Dawson.
Exactly. Reece James over it. Oh. Doesn't beat the first man. The ball comes back out and it's straight from Marima's hands. How can professional footballers not take a blimmin' corner? I mean, we were right in line with that Ben Rama one on Sunday at Everton.
Oh, that was terrible.
We were exactly in line.
Why is your right back taking your corners? You should have a Christian Eriksen. You should have a XYZ. Some guy who just, that's all he does is takes lovely free kicks, lovely corners, tiny little.
On the break, it's drilled across. Harry Kane gets it, and the pass doesn't reach Reece James. And Italy look to come on the break. Scamacca with a good touch goes out to the right-hand side. He's up against Rice, who contains him, passes infield.
That's what Scamacca does. That's how I think him and Antonio should play together.
Yeah. That's a good point. We normally get easy routes to the final. Not this time, though. So we will see the real Southgate. Yeah, we did get lucky in the World Cup 2018, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was our best chance.
Oh, the shot from outside of the box. It's blocked. And Walker.
I mean, that was our best chance ever.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
And we blew it.
Yeah, against Croatia.
The Croatian game.
We're not creating anything against Italy's B team. They come Italy again on the left-hand side. Ball's chipped in, can't reach Scamacca. Ball's played back to Pope, who hoofs it up. Kane looks to get his nut on it, but Bonucci gets there first. It's headed back on from Italy. Declan Rice pressures, but Italy still have it. He's just got more, really, haven't they? You know, ball playing ability, just tapping it around. Italy with it in midfield. Good through ball. Rice contains him just about. Wants the foul, but not going to get it. Lumped up long. Onto Bonucci's head again. It's just no real end product from anything, is there, at all?
Nothing. There's nothing.
I don't think we've even had a shot on target yet, have we, from each side?
Keeper, like I said, the keeper's not done a thing. He's not had to do any work at all.
Well, yeah, Pope had to make that save from the offside flag up.
Well, yeah, it was offside.
Early on, but that's it. It was offside, so
That don't really count, mate, does it?
no. Ball's
Just
drilled.
leave me upstairs, Jake. Be back in a minute.
Okay, no worries. Italy working out for that perfect move. On the left-hand side, number 3 against Reece James. As he played that out, he somehow gets it in, but can't get past Eric Dyer. Kicks it out, not convincingly though, and that's a free kick surely. A little push there on Phil Foden, and it's a free kick for England. West Ham clip watching Nick Pope try and play it out from the back is like watching your nan try and use a smartphone.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree. He's just, I'm afraid he's a nightmare with the ball at his feet.
Yeah, great shot stopper. You can't doubt him for that.
Yes, fantastic shot stopper. The best. But you need more than that now as a goalkeeper, especially to play international football.
Oh, exactly. You know, nowadays, most goalkeepers near the highest level need to be able to pretty much play anywhere on the pitch, don't they? You know, they need to have good ball playing ability where, you know, I'm sure you'll know, Mike, a few years ago, their job was to save shots. But here come England. Come on, Foden.
Come on.
Okay. Reece James takes on their right left back. Oh, he tries to play the ball through. That's awful.
No, that's bad. That's poor.
What do you think of Foden, Mike? Overrated or not?
No, I like Foden. I really do like him. But again, you've got to play him in the right way.
Yeah. They're all good players, but they're coming together and it's just not working, is it? It's like West Ham.
Joking aside, Foden, I think you just got to play him in that position where he can just pick the ball up, you know, with a bit of time and space in the middle of the park. And that's not going to happen for England for him.
Yeah. It's actually quite similar to West Ham, one of the best England teams for a long, long time, but it just seems like they're being drowned of all ability and drained of anything because they just don't know what they're doing today.
Both sides giving the ball away.
Yeah.
It's pretty poor.
But then we just haven't got any pace. Kate keeps running. Oh, he ran quite a long way there. He went sod it. He had a shot.
I think the question is Foden or Grealish.
I think Foden needs to be able to drift around the pitch.
I just like the fact that Grealish takes players on, face on.
Yeah.
Sterling knock it around the back and go, and so does Saka. Whereas that's that difference, isn't it? That 1%.
Yeah.
Take one player out of the game and then you can knock it on. Whereas
it's Italy all over, isn't it? They just, as soon as we get foot on the ball,
they're pouncing, aren't they? You know, and they
all
them free kicks. Foden is better than headband wearer by a country mile. But we've got another free kick. That man Phil Foden stands over it. Number 11 for England. Yeah, that kit's horrible.
I don't like it.
Come on, just beat the first man and please. Just look half dangerous. Ball in. Well, that's not bad. Oh, Rice gets close to it, but he can't get his shot goalwards. Rice wants the corner, but I don't think he's going to get it out for a goal kick.
Sure, that's a corner, isn't it?
Looked like it. Let's have a look. Oh, just came straight off and it was dead. Oh my God.
You've got to remember, lad, it's a friendly for the ref as well. He's probably not bothered either.
Yeah.
He's probably going to be reffing European Conference League, but the referees we've had in that have been awful so far, haven't they?
Yeah,
Been shocking.
yeah, definitely.
Rice keeps popping up on the right-hand side.
Yeah, he does. He's just floating around everywhere, isn't he? Walker. Foden drops infield to get it. Reece James. Oh, that's poor. Walker puts James in a bit of trouble, but Italy can't do anything from it. It's gone out of play and it's a goal kick. It's painful.
Very painful.
Another cracking watch along, Jake. Is that sarcasm, Peter, or are we loving it? Thank you very much, Peter. We love it, really. You know, I came into it, fresh mind, get the England shirt out. We're going to come out, play some attractive, pacey, entertaining football.
Not against Italy, we won't.
Not a chance. All right, Nick Pope with the goal kick then. Kane wins it, but we can't win that second ball, and it's just glanced back straight into Donnarumma's hands. Hunting for a tin of paint at this rate. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Corey, Jake, I bet your PE coach is better than Southgate.
The referee didn't allow 1 extra second. He'd had enough of it as well. Dead on 45. That's it.
Yeah, gone. We're having it. Full half time. Christ, I wish
Yeah,
it was full time. Half time at the San Siro. 0-0. I just want to mention this, Jake. I bet your PE coach is better than Southgate. He is a Man United fan, so I wouldn't put too much on it, but probably, yeah. Probably. Right, before we have a quick 5 minute break and I put the disco tunes on. Let's have your thoughts. Firstly, Mike.
Well, I did predict this. I thought it would be a boring game, but I thought there'd be a goal each in it. And at the moment, I just don't know where a goal's going to come from either side, because it's just breaking down. Both teams are getting up the pitch a little bit, and then it's just breaking down. The final ball is poor. Typical Italy, they stop you from playing. They just stick the foot in wherever they got to. I didn't expect much more, to be totally honest, Jake.
No, I think that's fair. Luke, anything you'd like to add?
I love my wife very much, and she's prepared my dinner for approximately half an hour. So there's absolutely no way in the world I have to watch too much more of this game with you lovely people. This has been, well,
Dreadful.
if you can talk this up, Jake, you're a better man than me.
Definitely.
No, it's just not happening, is it? No, it's not been great. Let's head into your comments and see what you guys are saying. Put your halftime thoughts into the chat. Shame they're not in that stadium. Oh, they really? That's a lovely stadium. I would like to go there. San Siro, lovely place. Usual suspect, awful 45 minutes, yeah. Nothing added on. What a surprise where the referee was just, he wanted a coffee.
He wanted to get out.
That's the San Siro is a lovely stadium.
Yeah.
But not to look at.
No.
If you're not looking, if you're on the other side of the San Siro, it is the ugliest building in the world. Google it, it's horrific.
Wow.
It's got those horrible spiral things in the corners.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's quite jazzy. Peter says, can't they just take penalties instead of the second half? That's a great shout. Lodge the complaint. Let's get penalties instead of a second half.
Penalties before they start the game. If you're losing, at least you're losing. You know what you've got to do.
Yeah, exactly. England relegated soon. I'm sticking with my 6-3 thriller. Things you'd love to see. This has been Dyer. Very good, WHU58. Just going through the motions. Something like that, Hugh. Something like that. But we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We will be back in 5 minutes to talk you through the second half. So I can go and have a breather. But before we do, Sean, we're just about to go to a break. So sum up that shambles for us.
Was just a lot of nothingness, wasn't it? Really, I don't know.
We're watching West Ham, isn't it?
It's I don't know whether to criticise it or just think. My concern is, as I said earlier, we're going into a World Cup. We've got one more game after this. I think he's probably happy if we're organised. But my main issue with I don't think anyone's had a bad game. I just think if you watch us set up, the team's so stretched. Everyone's going to get the ball. Everyone's isolated. Like defense, he's obviously how he wants to. The defense is miles away from anyone. When Kane gets the ball, Sterling's nowhere near him. Yeah, I just think we're making the pitch look massive. If you know what I mean, 'cause we're just so far apart.
What do you think we need to change before I let you go, mate?
Well, I always think back. I don't want to bring my club football in it, but obviously they're set up like Conte does. So when a game's like that, often we think, right, we need another centre midfielder in there. So you probably chuck Ward-Prowse in for someone. I don't think the wing backs have really got the ball forward very much. I think the back three, they look very organised. They probably completed the most passes out of anyone, I'd have thought, the back three. You can see why Pope has never nailed down the number 1 shirt, because whenever the ball's at his feet, you're like, he don't want to be there, does he?
No.
But to be honest, part of me's thinking Southgate would be happy with a 0-0. It's nice and organised. Like Italy haven't done nothing really. I think they threatened the first 2-3 minutes. I don't know. If he wants to go, I'm not sure if he's bothered about getting anywhere in this Nations thing. If he wants to go for it, then I don't know. Switch at the wing backs. Chuck Bowen on. Is he on the bench? I take it. Is he Bowen? Yeah. Chuck him on. Chuck Ward-Prowse and try midfield 3. Put someone closer to Kane. I know Sterling's got a lot of goals, but they haven't looked like a partnership tonight at all. But yeah, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if he's not that bothered if it grinds out like this for 90 minutes, really. But if it ends like this and it's a bit of a dull game, but we look organised, then we expect better on Monday against Germany. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But we'll see what happens.
And before we go to our halftime break here on the watch along, how was your Chinese, Sean?
I've overeaten now. I'm slobbing out on the sofa. I've definitely eaten too much today.
Good stuff, Sean. Thank you very much.
All right, see you, gent. See ya.
See ya. Luke and Mike, I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Thank you very much. It's time.
I'll make a phone call anyway. I'll see you in a minute.
All right. Time for the halftime break. See you soon, guys. And we are back. So we're back for the second half. Mr. Luke Legends, are you still there?
Yes, I am. I listened to the a little bit of the halftime. They said we haven't scored a goal in open play for 450 odd minutes.
That's grim. The complete opposite of this chocolate brownie has been more entertaining than the game.
What have you got in there? What you got, mate?
Chocolate brownie is little white chocolate chips and
Homemade?
I don't know, damn boy home from work. Gets a 9 out of 10.
Your dad Willy Wonka?
Yeah, he worked in the factory. Augustus Gloop is his secretary.
Oh, look at you with your cultural references.
Right, let's head back into the chat. Didn't Peach used to play this music? I think he did. He loved it. He loved it. Clips having a staring contest against Comment of the Night, that is. Peter usually gets Comment of the Night, but that is Comment of the Night. But there we go. Right, what do you want to see change in this second half, Luke?
I'd like to see some goals. I'd like to see some football being played. I'd like to see 2 or 3 sendings off. I'd like to see a dog on the pitch. I'd like to see an outfield player in goal.
Not asking for much, Em.
All right. A goal.
That's a push. Yeah,
A shot on target. Yeah.
Exactly. A shot on target. Dude.
I mean, I'm seeing the San Siro now. That does need knocking down. Look at the state of that.
Is this Friday night football? Yeah, it is, but it's not very good Friday night football. I can tell you that for nothing. Pitch invasion, so match abandoned. Yeah, should we just do that now? Get one of them women to just run on the pitch and then match abandoned.
Have you seen the height of those stands? You'd
Honestly, the England away end is like double the height in the air than blimmin' Newcastle away. It's atrocious. It's like you're literally in like the next planet. It's crazy.
I've only been to Newcastle once. I watched Newcastle versus Derby when they're in the Championship on a corporate, and I don't really remember the game because I think I drank 4 bottles of red wine.
That's the spirit.
No, I didn't drink any spirits, mate, just wine.
Very good. Very good. Mike joins us for the second half. Mike, how are you?
Oh, not good. Our game tomorrow's just been called off, so because Bristol Telephones can't get a team, so we've just had to make telephone calls. Yeah.
Oh dear, dearie me.
Well, how many players you need, Mike?
Sorry, mate.
We were planning to
How
come
many players you need?
Not us. I mean, their opposition.
Oh.
When Canton are massive, they can always find a team.
Oh, well, we can put out 10 teams.
Who were you playing?
Bristol Telephone.
Bristol Telephone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a funny name.
They ring the council.
Did they ring the council, Mike, or not?
Yeah.
They must be able to call on players.
There is a bit of a ring to that, yeah.
Hey! God, I tell you what, if you're watching that over us, then I don't know, you just.
I don't know the punchline, but Alexander Graham Bell.
Hey! I'll tell you what, if you're watching this rubbish over this quality content on West Ham Unofficial, I don't know what you're doing.
They're centre forward mobile.
Yeah, they're centre forwards mobile, Mike.
Yeah, very mobile.
Oh my God! Oh, the ball was whipped in from Italy from the left-hand side. It's cleared away just about. We nearly had a shot on target.
Jake, I don't like the sound of that. I don't want us to have a shot on target. Let's keep your 0-0 record going.
Hang on. Here we go. Oh.
Penalty?
He's getting booked.
You must have your wires crossed, Mike.
Pete's on it again.
They get better and better, don't they? I'm just waiting for a West Ham Clips one, and then we're done. You know.
Yeah.
Clips serve up the best. Give us a joke. Right, here we go. So it's just on. Oh, he barely touched it. Christ almighty. I don't think there was much in that, was there?
Not a lot in it, mate. No, just enough though.
Yeah.
Like I say, they ain't gonna let you go by.
No. No, they're going to certainly let you know they're there. You know.
Yeah.
Is this a bit too close? Is this when we want to just bring on, James Ward-Prowse just for the slight hope we might get one on target?
Get him on.
Right, let's play in true West Ham Clips fashion. Let's play a game of what's going to happen next. A, it's going to hit the wall. B, it's going to end up back. The ball's going to end up back in England. C, it's going to hit the bar. D, it's going to be a great save. Or E, it's going to go in the top corner. What are we going for?
I reckon
Top corner of where?
I reckon the keeper's
Oh.
going to save it. Oh! That sums it up, mate, doesn't it? That just about sums it up. Conversion. We forgot a conversion.
We've got an issue. That's what we got. Our players can't play football. I reckon for the last week they've been watching West Ham. This is how we've got to play.
That was awful.
Just about sums it up, doesn't it, really? Yeah, literally, that nearly went over the stand. Hey ho. Right, here come England again. Intercepted, and we lose it. What a surprise. Italy. Ball lofted over to the left-hand side. Can we pick it up? Ball's played Declan Rice in a bit of trouble there, but he managed to get out of it. Come on, England. Before we carry on, drop a like on the video, subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you are new. You can vote for me in this year's Football Content Awards. All the information about voting on Twitter.
Here we go.
Go
Here
on.
we go.
Harry Kane on the left-hand side, loads of space.
Keep going. Keep
What's
going,
he
Kane.
doing?
Go.
Just took a bit too much time, didn't know what to do. And the shot's blocked and it's out for a corner. We'll come back to the corner in a second. You can vote for me on Twitter in the Football Content Awards by copying the tweet that's over there. All the information's there and tweeting at yourself. You can vote for me on Instagram by tagging me in the Best Young Content Creator post over there. That casts a vote. And by clicking the link in the description. By voting on the website as well as West Ham Unofficial as Best Young Content Creator. It's confirmed that the West Ham Unofficial Barmy Army will be going up to Manchester, and hopefully we're going to win more silverware than West Ham this season.
Do you need a +1, mate?
I've got one.
Got plus about a dozen.
All whipped in to the back post. Oh, no penalty flagged away from the referee. Bit of pushing there. Is that Eric Dyer holding his face? Should have a bit of VAR to jazz things up a bit.
Is there any VR?
I don't know.
No, Mike, because that might make it interesting.
Yeah, that would. You're right, Luke.
Not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I got me +1, 2, 3 sorted.
All I'm saying, Jake, is I look quite good in the dress.
Very good.
Weekend attire, Luke.
Right, let's have a look at this. There's a bit of just pushing and it's Harry Kane, not Eric Dyer. It's not much.
Oh,
Let's have a look. They're both holding on to each
I
other.
mean, I don't know who's on the bench, but I quite like to see Ivan Toney coming on now.
Yeah.
Even if we lose, we're bottom of this league anyway. Who really? No one.
No one
It's
cares.
been quite adamant. No one really cares about this sort of thing. It's just a glorified friendly with a bit of league format, which makes it a bit interesting if you're a lower league team. But
Ivan Toney's
ultimately-
not even in the squad.
and fresh blood. That's because this is just boring.
Yeah. I can't believe that. They've taken Ivan Toney. There's about 80 people on that bench and he's not even there.
is Tony not on
Is
the
he not on
bench?
the
No, he's been left out of the squad.
You
So,
are.
read out the bench for me, Rick.
Sorry?
Read out the bench. Who have we got?
Trippier, Ramsdale, Shaw, Grealish, Cody, Ward-Prowse, Tomori, Mount, Bowen, Alexander-Arnold, Henderson and Abraham.
So have we got any forwards?
Well, Abraham.
Abraham, I suppose.
Yeah, not
You
in the
want-
match. I can't
you want
believe
two-
that. We've
you
named
want
about
two
85
forwards.
subs.
You want 2 forwards, don't you, on the bench?
Can't believe that. There's like 5 defenders on there and we can't even have 2 forwards there.
Well, also as well, whatever you say about our centre backs, they can all run for miles. So you don't need to substitute our centre backs because they can all they're cart horses. They can run for miles.
Exactly. That's just so strange. Poor Ivan Toney's been called up. Pretty much every other player's in the squad and they've left him out, even though we've been void of any attacking.
What's the point of putting a bloke in the squad if you ain't going to give him a go, especially in a dead rubber game like this? Because this,
Unbelievable, isn't it? Poor lad.
I know they're trying to get some confidence up because we've only got these 2 games before the World Cup. I understand that bit, but hey, what's the point of putting him in the squad?
Might as well just leave him at home.
Well, if I was I'm not, as you well know, a Spurs fan. In a game like this, what is the point in playing Harry Kane?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Start Ivan Toney, start some different players because we know what Kane's going to bring. He's going to score goals. He's a good player. We know what pretty much all of these players are going to do. So give the other ones a go. Oh. And to not even have him on the bench.
No, that's
Can't believe that.
ridiculous.
All lumped up from Nick Pope. Oh, we've won it back though with Sterling.
Go on,
Bellingham, sorry.
Bellingham.
They could have at least gave us HD on the telly. This is like the biggest game in Nations League. And we haven't even got HD. And Monk's watching it off a 2-inch box because he can't watch it on his Sky Glass telly.
I'm watching it on my little TV and the wife's in there watching strictly on the big TV.
It's finished now,
Since
Mike.
I've had a wife and a child, I've never watched anything on a TV. I have to watch everything on the laptop.
Right, what's going on
That's
there?
why I'm behind you by about 30 seconds, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, bit of lag on that. I expect.
You're not going to miss much. We've just reached 55 minutes and 4 seconds.
Well, I'm on 3 seconds. I'm one behind you as well.
Well, you ain't going to miss much. Right, Italy, Scamacca against Maguire. Can't get past him. Ball blue, that's a good ball, Scamacca.
Oh, nice knock.
Can't get through, can't
Oh,
get
he's
past
got
Maguire.
stuff on his feet, isn't he?
Oh, and Scamacca can't win it back, and it's hoofed up by Maguire.
That's a great pass by Nick Pope I've just seen. Straight into the crowd. Well, I've only got about 5 minutes left with you guys
Okay, mate.
before I'm going
Right,
for dinner.
Go and
But
enjoy
it's lovely to watch the, I'm guessing the world's worst football match in history of time.
That's what we're here for. That's what we do.
It's all about the content, Jake.
It's all about the content. It's about putting stuff out, isn't it? A goal would be nice. It would be. Mike, can you tell the
Why?
difference with your black and white TV? Scamacca, ball through. Oh, how's he missed that? How's he not even got that on target? It's Barella. I think it's
Who was
offside.
it?
Ball came in from the left-hand side. It zipped across the goal.
Barella missed it.
Barella gets his toe to it, and he just hits it wide. Let's have a look again. So it's taken down really well there by the Italian man. Through ball, put back in. Just about offside, I think.
Cool. Touch and go.
Should have
So,
scored.
Jake, you
He's got to
you
score that.
thought about a pension or something?
Sorry.
Have you ever thought about a pension scheme? I just think he's, making something a bit more interesting to talk about.
I can sell you a pension.
Maybe we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on next week's watch along. The pension talk. Well, whilst Italy versus Germany. it'd be just as riveting, wouldn't it? Very good suggestion, Luke, because it can't get much worse than this. Crikey. They've upgraded, look at them with their suits on, look. You've got Kevin Nolan who's got his iPad. They've got a whole like computer.
He's got a
thing
bloody
and all.
Adolf moustache, that guy.
Well, think
They've
of
got the
me,
ball
Jake.
work going on there.
Like, I've been watching this with you guys, and in a minute, I've got to go and make conversation with my wife. I mean,
Oh dear. I'm sure you'll be fine, Luke. What's for tea?
no, she's heard that, and she's probably going to come back and hit me in a second.
You're going to be wearing your tea in a minute, mate.
What's on the menu, Luke?
We have vegetables and all those little smoked bacon bits
Oh,
with
yeah.
pasta.
Very fancy. So they live down
Well,
there.
it's not that.
Very
Apparently,
fancy.
I can't eat sausages and mash every day.
Jake, the youngest looking 4-year-old. Is that in terms of my voice? Yeah, I know. A little bit under the weather at the moment, but you know. Good ball in from the left-hand side, offside flags up, so nothing would have counted. Yeah. Got a not very nice cough, but the devotion.
Yeah.
To be here and watch
Still here,
this.
mate. Giving it everything.
To watch this tonight, honestly. But better off watching Strictly Come Blooming Dancing.
Yeah, you should have gone and watched Strictly.
Yeah, that would have been a better watch along
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
us, the idiot.
Look at that guy. What are they doing, prancing round?
Oh,
just approaching the hour mark. England have it. Hopefully not, Peter. Hopefully not.
COVID's gone now, mate. You don't need to worry about that.
Come on, England. A bit of
Go on.
a good touch there. On the right-hand side. Ball put in. Oh, very close to being an own goal, that. It's a really dangerous ball that was just whipped across the face of goal. And the Italy defender just guided it out past the post for a corner. For best bit of play we've seen for England for a while. Probably
Actually, it was a
since,
good bit of defending,
last
to be
year.
fair to him. He knew what he was doing there.
That's our best move since this time last year in national football. Come on, just get it on there, Nat. Oh my God, what is that? Maguire. Oh, go on. Oh, and it's over the bar, and is that another corner? God, they want a penalty here. He looked like he wiped him out going up for that. What do we make of that, Mike?
I want to see a replay of that, mate. Here it comes. Oh,
Jumped into him, didn't he?
did jump into him a little bit.
Looked worse in real time on the proper
Yeah.
camera.
It's one of those, isn't it? 6 of 1 half dozen the other, mate.
Yeah, isn't it?
Unfortunately, my house isn't big enough. If it was, my wife would have just hit a bong to say it's dinner time. So I hope to speak to you soon, lads. It's been
Yes,
very
mate.
lovely. And
Enjoy.
6-5. What have we got left? Half an hour, I reckon. 6-5. Last goal wins. Last goal wins.
Golden goal will go to.
Yeah,
Saves me
golden
there.
goal.
Golden goal will still be here next week.
Right, lads. I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah,
Cheers, Luke. Thank you very much for coming on.
Enjoy your
Take
meal,
care,
mate.
all.
Bye bye.
later, mate.
Cheers, Luke. Brilliant. There we go. Half an hour to go then, Mike. Are you expecting anything, or are we just
Nothing.
here for the sake of it? Oh, dear.
It's been pretty shocking, mate, isn't it?
Do you think this should be a genuine concern?
I don't think we're quite good enough to win it, full stop. And a lot of that reason is you the two centre backs, from my mind, they're the best we got. Not good.
Yeah, I agree. To be fair, you mentioned the centre backs. They've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but they've been the most solid. But
Oh, they've been okay, but we can't play the ball out from the back.
The one thing I can't understand, we've got one of the best and most talented England. So Skamaka's coming off. So he's not going to get his goal against England. It's been a pretty frustrating night for Skamaka, to be honest. He's gone off.
Good, he's done all right though. He's been reasonable. But
Yeah.
glad he's coming off. We don't want him to get injured.
No, we don't want no injuries, no. Do you think in these couple of games it's his opportunity, and almost in this game as well, to show that, I can do it? So, there'll be plenty of West Ham fans watching this.
Yeah.
He did okay. He didn't rip up, trees, but he did
No,
all right.
he didn't, but he did okay. Like I say, the centre-backs have been okay for us tonight.
Yeah.
You can't really knock them.
Yeah.
But they're still not good enough if we really want to go on and win things.
And the midfield I think is good. Rice, Bellingham.
Bellingham and Rice, I like that. Kane's obviously, a quality player. I like Foden.
But the thing I can't understand, we like all of these players. They're such a talented bunch of lads, but they just can't seem to click. It's like West Ham. We've got one of the best and most talented England squads in a long time. Do you think it's the players that aren't clicking, or do you think it's just the manager draining them with 5 at the back part of the bus and just not letting them show their talent? What do you think it is, Mike?
Well, they are better than what they're showing out there tonight. There's no doubt about that. There is a decent amount of talent on that pitch, but I just don't see us being good enough to win a tournament. And you only need to win a few games to win a tournament. You need a bit of luck.
Yeah.
And we could, but we had a great chance losing that game against Croatia.
Oh yeah.
If we'd have won that game, I think we'd have had a lot more confidence.
I agree. James says Kane lost a tooth, and apparently the physio asked him a few questions to check for concussion, to which he replied, very good, James. Very good. Right, then let's see what Italy can produce from this set piece. It's whipped in. Oh, glancing header there from Cole Walker gets it out.
He's done well there.
Yeah, he has.
That.
To get that away from goal, but it's a good chop and it's in.
Oh,
The ball's into the box. Pope manages to parry it out. It's a little bit awkward because the attacker was trying to get there, but Pope stood his ground. That's good there, through the legs of Harry Kane. Little back heel. It's a good firm punch away from Nick Pope. Still 0-0 somehow. I would have no idea how. Oh.
Oh, great one, my Kane.
God, Kane got there from the following set piece.
to be fair, we have defended quite well.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
We
you
just
can't
haven't shown enough
fault our defending.
Yeah.
It's just we can't create anything. Void of ideas. Another corner for Italy. 25 minutes to go at San Siro. Italy will look to get something from this for sure. Just slowly building up pressure with a couple of chances there. Referee just halting play. Bit of tussling and a bit of handbags, I think. What's the chances of a goal in the last 25 minutes then, Mike?
Unlikely. But, hey.
Why is he not catching that? Got to catch that. He's comfortable there, Pope. No one was near him. He should have caught it. He punched it out. It's a firm punch, to be fair, but Italy looked to go with it again, but a foul was committed. Bellingham on the ground. Free kick given. I'm going to take this stoppage in play. I have to thank our channel sponsors here on West Ham and official SRM Carver and Son. We'll see you in 25 seconds. Please check out our channel sponsors here on West Ham and official SRM Carver and Son. SRM Carver and Son provide crushing, screening and aggregate recycling services across southern England. You can check out SRM Carver and Son and more information by clicking the link in the description down below. Once again, a fantastic and a huge thank you to SRM Carver and Son for sponsoring West Ham and official, and come on your irons. So nothing came from that resulting free kick, and Italy have it back. Just passing it around the back. Come on, England. Well and truly, 2 hours of our life we're not going to get back, Mike.
Exactly.
Potter will be England manager when Chelsea sack him in March. Bang on, I agree. He will end up England boss somehow, somewhen in the future. Things won't quite work out at Chelsea. He'll get sacked abruptly, and then that'll be that. Bonucci. Lofted over the top, tries to find the Italian striker. Oh, that's a touch, that is. He gets past Kyle Walker, but he's surrounded again, looks to find a bit of space. Shoots. Oh, what a goal. 1-0. You cannot complain about that. One bit of quality, and it's 1-0 to Italy. There's nothing you can do about that. Raspadori with the goal for the Italians.
Yeah.
He gets the ball, he finds himself a bit of space, he cuts back to get a better angle. Rice tries to block him and he just bends it into that bottom right-hand corner. What a goal, Mike.
Great finish. It's what the game needed.
We've seen a goal and we've seen a bit of quality.
That is a great finish.
If you listen carefully, you can actually hear Graham Souness groan when Pogba came on for Italy. We haven't got the sound on, but I like it, Clips. I like it. At last, we got a goal. To be fair, it's a cracking goal. Great ball over the top from Bonucci, and what a touch that is. To get under control, it was just Kyle Walker got something on it. He got the right side of Kyle Walker, got away from him, and just curled it into that bottom right-hand corner.
You got a job to blame the defender for that. That's just a bit of quality. I mean,
for sure.
Walker,
a bit of quality we haven't had.
We haven't got anyone quicker than Walker.
No. A bit of quality we have not had. Rice heads it into midfield to Foden. Back to Walker. Rice looks just as frustrated as he does playing for West Ham.
He does.
He hasn't stopped though, Rice, has he? He's tried to get things moving.
No, tried to get them going, but there's nothing. I think, like Sean said at half time, get another midfielder on in there.
Yeah. Mr. Anton.
Is that camera working?
I don't know, but you're a bit compressed.
Why is it doing that?
Oh, they're good. That's better. No. Oh, no. Back the other way. That's better.
Yeah, but I don't like the things either side. But anyway, hello.
You right, mate?
You're right, buddy.
Not bad. I just literally flicked the telly on and seen that they scored.
Oh, you haven't missed much, mate. That was the only bit of quality we've seen in 69 minutes. It's been dire.
Mike, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, all right, man. You enjoying this?
I literally have just turned it on though.
Have it? It's been abysmal, mate.
I wish I could say that, Anton, honestly.
I can see Decker's. Did he start the game?
Yeah. He looks frustrated.
Yeah. I tell you what, Anton, he looks about as frustrated as he does playing for West Ham at the moment.
Yeah. Has Bowen been on?
No, Bowen's on the bench. He hasn't come on
He's
yet.
on the bench.
Skamaka still on?
No, he came off
about 10 minutes ago.
Right.
He did okay. He didn't set the world light, but he did okay. Yeah. He held it up well. He had a good chance. He had half a chance with a header.
Yeah. Yeah, and he stayed central when he waited for that service because he knew he was going to get it. He didn't get much of it, but he did look pretty lively when he had it.
I just can't look at Eric Dyer. I just don't understand. I'm sorry.
To be fair, why are we bringing Luke Shaw on? Oh my god!
Because Saka's not. He hasn't been playing left wing back, has he, for Arsenal?
No. Well, to be fair, I can't remember the last time Saka touched the ball. He's gone off now, but I don't think he touched the ball more than 10 times.
Oh, I haven't. How many times have we heard his name?
No. Honestly, I do not think we heard Saka's name more than twice. In 70 minutes, he touched the ball about 5 times, I reckon. Christmas lights.
Playing for Man United.
I mean, I've got these lights on. They've been up all year, but they've been up actually for 2 years. But
that's the spirit.
That's the spirit. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest. I mean, I'm an England fan, but I'm probably classifying myself as a part-time England fan because I only really follow England in the big competitions. So I can't get up for.
Sorry about these games now.
Don't get excited about the friendly.
Don't think anyone does, to be honest. To be fair, up until the goal, the biggest highlight was the advert from SRM Carpenter. Literally. Go on.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would excite me is a whole host of West Ham players. So maybe seeing Rice and Skamaka. I've not watched the game, so I've not had a chance to see it. But I just look at England's team and I'm like, Eric Dyer. I'm just like, oh, here we go again. Like
It's just boring.
Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, who's just lost.
And you know, that's a prime example. We need a goal with 20 minutes to go. We do a pretty much like for like subbing Grealish and Saka. You know, going to play on the wing. They're going to do the same sort of stuff. And you've changed around the right backs. Like, what's the point in that?
Yeah.
Sterling. What has Sterling done?
Yeah. To be fair, Kane got closer to him there. But what's the point? Why don't you take off one of Rice or Bellingham and chuck another attacker on there? There's no point doing like for like left back substitutions with 20 minutes to go. Been taking them in tips out of the book.
This is a great opportunity though for the group to get together before the World Cup squad is announced. And I mean, some of the squad selections has just been
bizarre.
Yeah, bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Do you know what I was watching at some point today? Do you know how sometimes I can't remember what I was doing? I had a spare minute and I was flicking through the world of videos, and I came across the Netherlands team from 1974, where they played the high press.
Yeah.
Have you ever, Jake? You'll love it. You'll love it. So if anyone's watching, just go into YouTube after and type in Netherlands 1974. And what happens is any opposition team that gets the ball, literally 10 players go for that ball, and it worked so well for them. But it's to watch. It's like watching kids football.
Yeah.
But it was obviously a switch up of tactic, and it worked. I was sitting there thinking, shit, could you imagine Moyes did that against Wolves? Honestly, you need to type it in.
Yeah, I'll have a look later.
Netherlands 1974, and there's loads of videos for it that'll come up.
Very good. So we've got a throw in. Was that our throw in? We've lost it. It's like watching West Ham at throw ins. Might as well just give it back.
The little lad up top, number 11 for Italy. He's a young lad, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's I'm sure he's what's the situation, man? I'm sure he's like.
Well,
he was at.
Pope's kicking is abysmal. Abysmal.
I'm sure that number 11 came into the Italian squad, and I could be wrong. Someone can correct me, because they didn't qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Probably
I
right.
think he got a call up opportunity.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, just to mention Pope's kick in there, that just sums it up. He just lofted over to the left hand side and Shaw didn't get within 5 yards.
He don't want the ball. He's kicking. Boy, such a shame, because he's a great shot stopper.
What have we got, Anton? What have we got there?
What is this called? Coffee and walnut cake.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
It's actually really nice. I've been at the gym today, so I've earned it.
Well done.
Well done. Coffee and walnut cake. How do the other half live, Mike?
Oh, yeah, too right, mate. Oh, right, here we go then.
Here we go. Come on, Grealish on the left-hand side.
Go on, give it back.
Put it in first time. Good ball. Oh, there's no one there. Oh, my God. Shoot!
Perhaps
Shoot! Oh, he saved
No,
it. And
drive
again,
it.
he's superb double save from Brian Rowan. That's the closest we've got to scoring. It's a good move. It's still alive with Kane. He puts it in. It's blocked. Italy have it. We should have scored there. We had so many opportunities.
That should have went across the face of the goal. That could have rattled in off anyone.
I take it the feed that you've got, which is Channel 4, is obviously feeding to your house quicker than it is to mine.
Is it? Yeah.
What time are you on?
So I'm on the same time. I'm just like a split second behind you.
No, right. Here come Italy again. We're well intercepted by Rice. Here we go. Come on then, Grealish. Good bit of skill. Grealish still got it. He keeps going.
Really set.
Grealish got it again. Pass out to Reshape. Get in the middle. There's no one there.
England are very static.
Oh, we are.
Very static.
Come on the edge of the box. Have a shot.
Very stand still, man.
Go on, Rice. Just shoot.
Hit it.
God, this is like watching West Ham. Are they just changed the kits there? Come on. Reece James tries the through ball through. You're never getting anything for that, Grealish. Raspadori was essentially Skamaka's at Nolan at Sassuolo. Says West Ham.
Just out of interest, is Raspadori playing?
He is, yeah. I think he scored.
He was the one that scored. Yeah, he
What did he?
played for Napoli.
No, did he sign? I don't think he signed for Napoli, did he? Did he sign for them?
Oh, didn't he?
Raspadori.
They were linked to.
Napoli. Yeah. He's a forward who plays for Serie A club Napoli on loan from Sassuolo.
So all right, so he was him and we were linked to him alongside what do you call him? Scamacca. But they didn't want to get rid of the two players, but obviously they've had to.
Yeah. Help
Even
off
that-
you, Anthony.
It's awful.
That wasn't my cake though, Peter, to be fair.
Yeah. Just
My
wait,
mum brought
Anthony,
around earlier on. Normally I'd be sitting here with a deep fried Mars bar and a can of Iron Brew.
Antoine's going to pull out his glass of wine in a minute. Oh, yes, and his coffee and walnut cake.
No, a side of haggis and an Iron Brew for you, Peter.
How come you're a minute behind? We're on the time's got at the moment. There's a bit of a delay between YouTube and between it getting to YouTube and us seeing it here. I'm on 78:43, 78:44. 12 minutes to go, and then I can go to bed.
The night's just young, Jakey boy.
It's really not.
Mike, how you doing, mate? Okay?
I'm struggling. I'm running out of battery here, mate.
Oh no.
What a nightmare. Oh,
God,
dear.
what am I on? I'm on 9%, Jake.
Oh, crikey. I'll be left on my own in a minute.
Yeah, I'm running out of battery. I'll plug in a minute. The wife's got hers plugged in. Hers is totally run out.
Right, Italy have it on the right-hand side. Well intercepted by Maguire as a heavy touch. Oh, I'm Maguire. Harry Kane to Grealish, but there's just no one there. Grealish. Fair, Grealish just looked half decent when he came up. He's got the free kick now.
He just dives though, doesn't he? He makes
He
the most
does,
of it.
yeah.
Maybe it was. I don't know. He's given a yellow card for it, but
It looked a bit dramatic, didn't it?
it was
It
dramatic.
did a little bit.
Come on, England. Right, let's see.
For anyone in the chat that cares, we said goodbye to one of our fish for good today.
Oh, no, man.
Yeah, I've been getting dug out quite a lot, but unfortunately we lost one of them today. So there you go.
Oh,
Winston.
rest in peace.
Winston. R.I.P.
And the
Winston.
fish.
Peter, you'll be disappointed to hear that, mate.
Oh, dear.
What was he, mate? What sort of fish was he?
No idea. Goldfish.
Anton, I got a clue.
I thought he meant
I'm
like
not
a
laughing
card
at
or
it.
something like that.
No, it's just because everyone in the chat said that I neglected, or Raspadori's coming off, I neglected my fish tank, but I didn't. But unfortunately, we lost the fish today. So the kids
Right,
were.
what's going to happen? Something going to come from this or not? Here we go. Reece James whipped it in and it's punched
Here we go.
away from Donnarumma.
Oh.
Right, Dan. Come on.
How old is Donnarumma now?
23, isn't he? Let's have a look.
Ridiculous, man. The guy's had like what? How many appearances for Italy?
Oh,
Crazy, innit? Let's have a look.
when they get in that team, they don't usually get dropped, do they?
Born in 1999. So 23.
23, man. Jake, how many internationals he had, and how many games did he play for AC Milan? I'm just throwing everything at you now.
Yeah,
how
I
many
know.
games did he play for PSG?
All right, let's have a look.
I'm sure he made his debut at like 19 or 18 in the first team. He's been around for years.
So in terms of PSG this year, he's played 8 games. Right, can I go filter by club? Right, PSG first. For PSG and Ligue 1. No, that's all seasons. I don't want that.
Yeah, but how many games he had?
8
Yeah,
games
still.
this season, 17 last year.
Because he only signed in January, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was it? No. Yeah, summer. Yeah, something like that.
And for AC Milan.
Oh, dear.
Oh, good.
What's
Done
that?
all right there.
37 games. He he played in the Serie A in his last year. So, and then 36 before that, 36. So,
I'm
so at the
sure-
age of what? Not 19. Yeah. So in the 17-18 season in the AC Milan side, he made 38 appearances. In the 15-16 season, he made 30 appearances. So
that's what I mean. So that's 6-7 years ago. So he was like 18 or 19.
He was like 17, 18, and he was
17,
making 30 appearances.
And then he became their number one goalkeeper at that age.
yeah,
That's the
crazy.
difference between some of these countries in comparison to us,
Yeah.
because they give their youth
Yeah,
the opportunity. Like, it's very unheard of that you give a young English goalkeeper a starting position. Like, I don't know who's the youngest English goalkeeper that's out there that's playing currently. Oh, shot. Oh, that's wide.
Was that Big Ramsdale?
Bellingham,
I mean, how old is he?
23.
He's got to be, what, 23, 24, something like that?
Yeah. But he's had a kind of stop-start career, hasn't he, really?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he's had relegations and he's come to Arsenal and he's done all right. Let's bring Sean in. Sean, are you still watching this? I don't know why you are.
Yeah, I think I'm missing Married at First Sight on the other side, but I'm okay.
So you'll just turn over and watch Married at First Sight watch along. That'd be nice.
Yes, I think we've looked a little bit better since Grealish has come on.
Yeah, I agree.
I've gone to a back four. I don't know. I was chatting to a few people before the game and yourself. I stand by what I said. I like the lineup. I like the 3-4-3 formation. It made sense. But Southgate it's just not working, is it? It's
He
just
hasn't got the minerals.
I don't know. I'm stealing this one from someone else.
Oh, here we go. Hang on, just going to stop there. Italy are through. Oh, it's a good save from Nick Pope. 3-1 goals, a shot on target. Nick Pope comfortably saved it. But they got to get on the overlap. Ball's put in. Oh, how's he missed that on the back post? Sliding back in, trying to get anything on it to push it goal. Can't. Italy still have it. Well, one back by Kane, but it's a throw in. It's a throw into Italy. Maybe, I mean, there's no good sugarcoating it, Grealish has looked good when he's came on, but apart from that, we've had nothing attacking wise. We've just looked.
Did Pope save that?
I don't know. I think he. I don't know.
That hit the post.
It hit the post, yeah.
Hit the post, yeah.
I don't know if he parried it onto it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not knocking Pope. His shot stopping is brilliant, but his kicking has been abysmal.
Has Kane had a shot on goal? He's been quiet, but he hasn't had much service, has he? Let's be honest.
He hasn't had any service, to be fair to the guy.
Kane's had a create. I think he's had 3 shots. He had 2 in a row. He had 2 in a row about 5 minutes ago. But he's had to create. He's had to create it all himself. We haven't got a creative player in there. I don't think the manager fancies Ward-Prowse a lot.
No.
But like I said, I stand by what I said. I think on paper the 3-4-3 it looked quite good, but just
advantage. I hate when that happens. Sorry.
It's not clicked. I don't know why.
But people are surprised it hasn't clicked. It hasn't clicked for a while, has it? Let's be honest. We've got one of the best and most talented attacking squads we've had for quite a while, and it's honestly like it's been watching West Ham. Southgate out, Jose in.
a lot of this does stem from how they play from the back. If you've got Harry Maguire and you've got Eric Dyer, like, they're not the most composed at the back to lead from the back, if that makes any sense. They're your kind of typical blocking and smashing the ball up the field kind of players, and I think that's what we lack back there, is that composure. A bit like what West Ham were like. We went through many years of not having anyone who had a bit of composure in the back. But Harry Maguire, like, he has a big lump of a lad, but he's not got that finesse, does he?
He's won it back there.
Now look at the state. I know you want it back, but look at the state of them.
But I'll give him his due though. Maguire, he has done well bringing the ball out of defence for England in past games. But yeah.
But I think what I mean is, like, some of these players are used to playing for, like, as much as I don't like Tottenham and stuff like that, but I mean, Conte is trying to build a style of play that feeds
Well, he has.
into
He built a style of play, and it works.
and it
And
feeds
a lot of
into
that
the
is
players
around.
it
A lot
feeds
of that is around Kane and the two guys that get off him. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't. They keep the ball, but only around the back. They just sit in.
Italy shot
Sit in and wait.
over the bar.
Oh,
Should have done
But
better there. Should have got that on target.
but they
What,
build from the back.
what I'll say with obviously sent back Conte, the difference how Conte plays a back three, and especially this England team, because Dyer obviously plays central for both, and I think Dyer's actually had quite a good game to be honest in there. But the difference is the two wider men in the back three are asked to be very, very aggressive. If anyone's got the ball, they're in your throat. Like you've got Romero, even Ben Davies he's up there, and even they've also got a license to join into attacks as well. If they're up there, they're allowed to stay up there. But with this England team, it's clearly how he set us up. It's not a defence's fault. We are so. Like I said at halftime, we're so stretched. We're making this pitch look the biggest pitch I've ever seen in my life. The fence is way back. Kane, I don't think Sterling's had a poor game. Really, I think he's tripped over it about 3 times.
he's given the ball away loads of times.
Yeah,
Just coming on there 2 minutes to go.
I don't see anything happening.
No.
I think I don't rate. I'm not a big fan of Tammy Abraham, but when it's like this, it's a no-brainer to put like another striker on or something.
Well, go for it. We
don't
made
know.
2 substitutions. We brought Grealish on, and we've done a like-for-like fullback.
What was the situation with Ivan Toney?
Well, he's
He's
just
not
been
even on the bench.
Squad. There's about 85 people on the bench, and he's not there.
What I don't understand why.
I don't know. It's just so strange. He's got his first England called up, and we've got about 4 centre-backs on the bench, but we can't put 2 strikers on the bench. Well, at least you've got to put him on the bench, surely.
I think it's just proof that he likes his attacking wide man, doesn't he? So it's going to be Tony or Abraham. He'll probably get 20 minutes on Monday, and he's going to have to score an absolute hatful between now and December to get in the squad. But I think we were on the show doing an England game. It might be June or before that, and it was like people always say, "Oh, when Kane."
Or try to find Bellingham, but can't find him. Sorry, Sean.
Again,
people
Sterling's given it away again there. I mean,
sloppy that is.
so many times he's given the ball away.
Yeah, I felt sorry for Saka a bit because obviously we haven't got many left footers in the squad, and he didn't enjoy that out there at all today.
Oh, he didn't.
6 minutes at a time. You're joking.
But then he's not been playing left wing back for Arsenal, has he?
No.
He's been playing that wide right. It's totally different.
Saka touched the ball about 6 times, didn't he?
Exactly.
I'll tell you what, that number 11 from Italy. Oh, there's a fan on the park.
There he is.
Hello.
11.
Yeah, there he is. At number 11.
Yeah. What a
Come
player.
on, mate. You could at least make a bit of a entertainment of it.
I'm glad they showed this because the English cameras don't like showing that nowadays. So
No,
Yeah,
they don't.
exactly.
that's like a throwback. That is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the actual 11 from Italy is actually quality. He's good.
I'll tell you what. He should have made that entertaining by giving it a run round and making it difficult for the stewards. That'd been more entertaining than the game.
I was looking. I know we've improved a bit since Grealish come on. He's gone to a back 4, but I was saying earlier. I think I sold this quote a little bit, but it's almost like he's not the most intelligent coach, Southgate. And I don't know if he's trying to overcomplicate it a little bit. I don't know. It should work, but it's not working. It's almost like he's putting the right players on the pitch and then telling them to play away, which they're not used to a little bit. I don't.
Why going for it? That charging out.
Well, this is what the wide man of the 3 should be doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Maguire's been more attacking than the fullback.
But now, keep going. Now stay out.
Foden, go on, Foden, shoot. Sure. Back to Foden. Get it out.
Boys, wait left.
Oh, should have went
It was
wide.
empty.
Oh my.
Should have went
God,
wide.
damn right. Come on now. Reece James to Sterling. Back to Reece James. Infield to Grealish. Grealish to be the only player that's looked like he wanted it, mildly.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is a bit like
Right,
that.
on the left-hand side. Goes back inside, shoots. Oh, well, there you go. Have a shot, you know. Have a shot from outside of the box on that left-hand side. Cut back inside. Straight down the keeper's throat, but you never know.
I don't know if they'll bother giving a man of the match for this, will they, or not?
Hope not. Well,
There's no
player of the match, that's how it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maguire lumps it. Grealish gets the free kick, or does he? Oh, he's been booked. Grealish been booked. Free kick's been given the other way, I think. That's why he was moaning. Grealish not happy. So what? Is there probably 4 minutes? Well, yeah, 4 minutes left. And a couple of slight delays out there, so 4 minutes, and then we can all turn this off. Tell you what, Channel 4 are massively regretting paying thousands for this.
Oh my God.
Sterling. Oh,
Come on, Sterling.
Right, come on, let's get it moving. Quick, let's go.
Oh, God.
Come on. Bit of quality. Ball whipped in. Nobody there. Rice tries to nudge him and win it back. We get a throw in out of it. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not creating anything, are we? Let's be honest.
No. We have to make their keeper work. Full stop.
That's a free kick. No, waste some time now. No, I don't know.
I'm sorry, I really just don't rate out there at all.
No, I think he's been one of our best players tonight.
Oh man,
He hasn't done much wrong, to be fair.
No, he's a couple of important blocks and tackles. He's just very. If we're playing a back three, he's got to start because he's an organizer. That's one thing I'll say.
I don't. I mean, obviously, I don't know. He's just not.
To be fair to him, he normally gives one stupid pass away, but he hasn't done it in this game.
No, he's a different player in a free since Conte. If England were playing a back four, I wouldn't even have him in the squad. Put it that way.
Mm.
In a back three, I'd start him in the World Cup. That is the vast difference in this formation for him.
Yeah, it's just like Cody, isn't it? You can't play him in the back four, really. He's too slow. He's a good organizer as well.
Come on then. On that right hand side, just get the ball in. It's in. Bellingham. Oh, just over the bar. He leaped up past the centre back, tried to get it into that top corner, but just over the bar. There we go. Get the ball into the box. You create things. Put a decent ball in. We create things.
Bellingham.
It's been crying out for a second striker for a quarter of an hour now.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because
Bellingham
Kane's non-existent.
I think Kane can drop in the 10. If putting a striker on, Kane's as good a player in the 10 role as anyone as well. So we don't have to be on the peak of the formation.
Yeah.
But Southgate never does that either. I don't think very rarely is he put on another out-and-out striker.
No.
Did Bellingham start the game?
Yeah.
He's top notch, man. He's mustard.
He's had a decent game.
He has been good.
But he's a mustard player. Like he's the sort of player that just needs to stay in that team and keep growing with England and build teams around that young, enthusiastic approach. Like just
Rice and Bellingham have got to be the midfield starting.
Yeah, I mean Phillips has dropped right out, and I mean the last game he played for England, he was abysmal, wasn't he, Phillips?
I don't think Phillips he's got to have an op. I don't think he's making the World Cup anyway.
No, he's not fit, is he?
Grealish, but on the left-hand side, tries to win a free kick, doesn't get it. Tries to run through about 3 Italy men, doesn't get it. And Italy are on the break. This is probably going to be it now.
They don't. You'll give it to Italy. They just don't give you any room.
How on earth North Macedonia beat them to knock them out? I'll never know.
Yeah, but there's teams like that they probably struggle against. But teams like better teams, they're just sitting there. They block you. They're all brought up Yata defending,
Yes,
aren't they?
game over.
Yeah, I think that's me calling it a day now.
Yeah,
You're not on
exactly.
your own,
Um,
Sean, I'll tell you that, mate.
Right,
Italy won.
good to see you
Italy
all.
won, England
Yeah,
nil.
you mate.
See you there.
See you, Sean. Italy won, England nil. I'll be amused. Gareth Southgate shakes hands with Roberto Mancini at the full-time whistle. Smiles from Italy. Wow, I'd want my flipping money back if I went over there and watched that, to be quite frank with you. I feel for
Yeah.
anyone, any English fan that went and sat proper Newcastle settings up in the top tier and went and watched that, because that was abysmal once
They are
again.
like a crazy loyal fan base, though, aren't they? They go travel for England.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have some final thoughts then, Mike.
It was what I expected. You know, I did predict a 1-1. We didn't really put any pressure on them. We didn't make their keeper making a proper save the whole game. Typical Italy, they just stopped us from playing, and one bit of brilliance won the game. One little bit of class in the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, we're relegated.
Well, and we deserve it as well. Full stop.
So did we get relegated anywhere, or is that just it?
I think this Nations League they just use it for friendlies, Jay. It's just like
Oh,
warm
it's
up to
just
the World Cup.
money in it. Money.
Yeah. So yeah, disappointed, but nothing more than I expected.
Anton, anything you'd like to add?
Dyer, blah. Maguire, blah. Pope, blah. With those three in our back line, we ain't going to win a World Cup, unfortunately.
I did say that.
And we need a bit of va-va-voom, and we're lacking that va-va-voom, and I don't know what he's going to do. I'm trying to be positive for England, but I really struggle when I look at some of the players that are playing there, and then some of the substituting appearances, like Luke Shaw coming off the bench. Reece James, who's having a kind of stop-start, and I mean, I like Harry Kane. Of course, I like Harry Kane, but he needs some support. Jack Grealish, I like, but sometimes it feels like he needs to release the ball a bit earlier. Sometimes you just seen it there at the end. Like, he tried to take on like 7 players in one goal and lost it. And Italy went on the counter attack. I feel like Southgate needs to shake it up so much and just trust the youth maybe of England today.
And well, he's got to change things, you know. And well, the one thing I'd like to say is I'm sure the Channel 4 chief executive is getting on the blower tomorrow morning saying, "Can we have our money back because we're not showing the game on Monday against Germany?" But no. All jokes aside, thank you very much everybody for watching in the chat. Peter, to finish off, give Westgate a go as manager. Very good, Peter. Very good. Yeah, thanks to everybody for watching in the chat. Thank you very much, Mike, for being here throughout the whole of it.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
It's been painful, that's for sure. Thank you very much, Luke, who came on earlier, Sean, and Anton as well for coming on. Like and subscribe. You can find Anton over at the West Ham Network for some more West Ham content. You can find him over there. Check out our channel sponsors, SRM Carver and Son. Click the link in the description down below. Vote for us in the Football Content Awards final by clicking the link in the description down below, as well as West Ham Unofficials, the best young content creator. Clips, thank you very much indeed. You've been here pretty much throughout the whole of it. I've got no idea why. Probably got better things to do, Clips, but thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. That's it from us. Come on, you Irons. England is still rubbish. And we'll catch you soon right here on West Ham Unofficial. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.